Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yakuza. Um, Before we get started, I got some stuff to talk about. So, you will see, as we start, I'm going to start first on like one of the later things. I got some stuff done. You could probably see like I'm a 5-star pirate right now. I don't remember if that happened off stream or on stream, but I'm a 5-star pirate. One of the big things is do I have a good cell sound alert overlay? Boo. I have to add window capture. Just add this in here temporarily. That's the one. So shrink that down. I'm not even going to bother with like the layering. I just want to get it to like a general size. So one of the first things is I did Dragon Cart. The Dragon Cart stuff was, I don't want to say it was hard. It was not something that I think would have been entertaining to watch. You have like your general Mario Kart stuff, and then all of your like head-to-heads were, if you've played, I think Mario Kart 64, I don't remember if other ones had it, but they had a battle system where like you'd have to go pick up weapons, and then like you'd be fighting each other as opposed to racing each other. That's kind of what was happening there. I went through all of the whole crowd of people that we saw at the beginning. Granted, there was only like 3 of them that you ended up having to do. So it was like you had a group of them all talking together, and you had like one representative that actually faced you. So I went through all them, and then these boys showed up. We had the squad of Robomichios. So then I had to go through and I had to race them, which was a little bit more difficult. Like the racing them wasn't so much, but the battling them was. But then, after all was said and done, we had a photo op. So, which was cool to see. And then after even that, we had to race Ran, the one who was running the place. Hers was difficult. Hers was more of a survival race. Because hers was truly a head-to-head race, but she tried to destroy you. Not just race you, but destroy you. And if you were destroyed, you lost. So, in the end, with Dragon Cart, at the very least, we unlocked Robomichio as a pirate, and we unlocked Ran as a pirate. Let's see. I can remove that now, because we don't need that anymore. I can delete these pictures, because I just took them, so that way I had something to show. Need to flip my monitor. Oh, shit. Okay. So I need to actually like walk out here. So big thing, I opened up the map a lot more, as you can see. I went through as many of the Bond conversations as I could with Noah. So we're down to one conversation that's left that I think we just need to progress. Obviously, I haven't had a conversation with these two yet. I picked up more of the fortune cards and bought some more stuff from Camelop. I don't know if I could check. I don't think the fortune cards pop up in here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I did buy another upgrade for the Segway. All the pirates that I could pick up. Now there was one I think was here. That was I needed to be 5-star. Picked that up. We were all good there. I did the crazy delivery. So with crazy delivery, we got Charlie, who's the guy who runs it. He's now a pirate. I believe I unlocked the treasure chest as well. Yeah, the chest is open. Did I pick up? Oh yeah, and Higashi was also gotten. I don't know if I'll go back into here. I don't feel like I have the need to unlock anything else that's in here. So yeah, we have both of them. For the nope, wrong one again. For the photo rally, I ran around and grabbed everything. Everything that I could at the time. So there are a couple of these that are either I noticed were either involved with this place, which is now blocked by a sub-story. I think there was a couple that were blocked in here, which is story, which I did at one point. I took the cab here and I saved before this. And I walked in here and it's about this line here sucked me into whatever it was. Once I saw the cutscene pull up, I exited. I did all the certification exams. I was hoping that by doing all of them, we would get the receptionist, because her kicking Akari's ass the whole time was funny as shit, and I think would have been a great pirate move. But no, we got Akari. And so yeah, with the photo rally, not only did we unlock some other like things with it, like if we pull up the photo rally, like this one, we got that Daruma figurehead, some legend darts, the rainbow lights. So like things pick up. But also with that, Elizabeth and Alohappy are now also pirates. So, is there anything else? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. So we now we still have this one. I looked up how to get the golden dragonfly, and they only spawn in specific places. I thought this might have been just like an RNG thing that Goro could pick up, but it turns out there are locations for it, and you need something that you get later in the game to actually get that, which is a little annoying. So I think they're the only pirate apart from these two that I can't get right now. So let's start with that sub-story, so that way I can get the pictures from in here. Potato chips? How about some ice cream? Yeah, I did a lot of running around. Like, literally running. Because, yeah. The comedy duo, if I recall from Infinite Wealth. Back to the grind. What? Yeah. You said it all right. Wouldn't exactly call that reaction robust and flavorful. We gotta stop doing this. We're worse than cooked. We're roasted. I don't understand. You guys open for business or not? Thought you said you were grinding. Oh, no, sir. Of course we're open. Coffee's fresh and we're on the grind for sure. Please come in. Yeah, I remember this side mission because it was only the one guy and we had to try and get his partner to see the light, if I recall. Sorry about all that. You see, lately this area's had a huge influx of cafes. We had to do what we can to stand out. Here, to make up for that dumb display, it's our most popular menu item. The Ichiban Blend. Oh, yeah. Huh. Thanks. If it gets me a free cup of coffee, I'm glad to watch whatever stupid gags y'all got. We're double act, actually. Usually, or used to have a Mansai routine in Japan. I'm Americano Sorta. This one's Espresso Mameoka. Majba. Comedians to coffee brewers, eh? Interesting career path. Yep. So, like I said, to pull in more customers, we've been breaking out our old catchphrase. And it's gone cold. I see what you did there. Yeah, you might say that. You're Japanese, right? You ever heard of us? We went by the same name as this place, Cafe Soramame. Nah, I can't say I have. Maybe I'd have gotten a kick out of seeing your big line in person if I had. In retrospect, it might have been thick for us to use a gag that was already crusty and dusty back home on unsuspecting coffee folk in Hawaii. Yeah, if we're gonna make it, we gotta brew up something better. That thing's what I need to take a picture of that. Maybe so. For what it's worth, though, some great coffee. I'd come back. Well, thanks very much, pal. You're more than welcome. Appreciate you waiting. Blended to go, miss? Right, thanks. Coffee tastes good, and you still got customers coming in. Could be you weren't for nothing. Oh, maybe. I get the feeling there's something else bothering these guys. Oh well. Anyway, I should take off. I'll swing by again soon, I'm sure. Much obliged, fella. Looking forward to seeing you again. Don't... No, I get... Oh. What you got, Goro? Golden butterfly. Is there anything else in here? Is that really the only thing? Photo rally. Oh yeah. Would you look at that? That is the only thing that's in there. Okay. Well, we got that one. I do believe... So that one I know where that's at. That's like on the roof of this building, I believe. And I believe these two, yeah, so that's going to be in the bar, and that's going to be against the wall. So we got the octopus or squid or whatever is probably, I think, is on this wall, and then the deer heads there. Okay, so that does... Oh. Well, I'm in the area. And I know I can do the segue, but Honestly, running around here is not that bad. Hmm? That's Mameoka from Cafe Soramame, isn't it? Or ain't it? What's he doing? Heck. Heck. He's mumbling to himself, waving his hand around too. Can't hear what he's saying, exactly. And it's still not right. Crap. I need to get going. Weird. Kind of curious what that's all about. Maybe we'll stop by Soramame later and ask. Is that later now? Sure looks like it. I still say, I feel like this game makes rain look so good. Because Infinite Wealth was like the first time I think we've seen rain in a Yakuza game. At least in the overworld. I think we've seen rain in just like scripted fights. But other than that, it just looks good. I'm trying to give it a compliment, okay? Welcome back, Majima-san. Thanks. I don't see Mameoka. You around? He's shopping for supplies. Why, you need him for something? Nothing really. Saw him when I was out before and, I don't know, something seemed a little weird. Weird how? Whatever. I was probably just confused. No big deal. Let me get a coffee and... Wait, Majima-san. Please, if something's up with Mameoka, I'd really like to know. Mm-hmm. Huh, I get it now. Guy's been acting strange lately. Right, he's been zoning out a bunch. Like, his head's a mile away. It's not like him. To tell you the truth, I got a notion as to why, but I'm not 100%. So whatever you saw, I'm begging you to fill me in. Well, he was in an alleyway all by himself, waving his arm and muttering. Muttering? Muttering what? I don't know. Couldn't really make it out. Something about something ek.
Eh?
Ek? Yeah. Guess it could have been higher spec. I'm a wreck. What does that mean? Like, he's feeling lovesick or something? Is that... I forgot immediately. Oh. Answer why the heck, although it really doesn't matter. Cool. Didn't ruin it. You lovesick or something? Yeah, that makes sense to you? Maybe he's pining over one of your customers that comes in for the morning go juice. He'd let me know if he had a crush. Plus the kid's hopeless with dating. Gets all tongue-tied and flustered. He'd have to practice that stuff. Can't you think of anything else? Shit, I'm feeling less sure than ever tonight right now, but it could have been. Okay, it would have been. Whatever. Why the heck? Why the heck? Yeah, that's Mansai, alright. Every Osakan comedy knows that gag. It's like I figured. He's trying to get back into comedy. Mm-hmm. That's so bad? Maybe he sees the two of you doing stand-up together again. He ain't said a thing regarding that to me. Maybe he's thinking of going solo or finding a new partner. What if he just wants to surprise you? Why the heck is a catchphrase for the straight man? If he's practicing that, then in the Cafe Soramame act, I was the straight man and he was the bozo. If we were getting back together, he wouldn't switch up the formula. Classic Mansai. Got the airhead guy and the guy that smacks him around for acting a fool. Look, I'm no comedian, but if Mameoka plans on quitting coffee and getting back on the stage, you got a right to say something. That's the thing. See, I've done some rotten shit to Mameoka before. I'm already indebted to him for just letting me be part of his life again. What do you mean? Infinite wealth! A while back, he got famous on his own, and I took it, well, like a real asshole. Honestly, sad music. Worked with a shady gossip journalist to bring him down. So Mamioka got shunned out of entertainment and retired, even moved to Hawaii, and I still chased him, chased after him to steal what little he had left. I sicked a mudslinger on a guy who only wanted to sling mud. Get it? And that goofball, he forgave me. And invited me to run the cafe with him. Sounds like things got pretty dark for a while there. Hard to believe seeing how close you two are now. Mamioka sounds like a real good guy. Must love you like a brother. That being the case, I don't see how he could just leave you behind and chase the limelight alone. Comedy can make a man do crazy things, pal. Trust me. Once you get a taste for laughs and applause, being on stage in front of hollering crowds, that's better buzz than any espresso, I promise you. And hell, Mamioka made it bigger than I ever did. I know he's still got the hunger burning inside him. He's just hiding it from me. Sarada. I crushed the guy's career out of spite. That's not something you ever fully atone for. If he really wants to go back, I own my full support. That's all there is to it. I get how you feel. But then what happens to this place? Hard to say. If he makes it in the big time again, he'll be too busy busting guts to be grinding beans. So, I think it's time for me to step up my game. Put my all into this Joe and keep the cafe percolating. Mamioka founded this cafe out of love for coffee and for our friendship. Even if he leaves, my debt to him means I'm gonna make the place a success. That right. So that big greeting I got the first time I walked in here, that wasn't just cause the new coffee shop's in town, was it? Dead to rights. I used the competition as an excuse, but really, I just want to pull every trick I can to put us on the map. Even though it can feel humiliating at times, I just remind myself, it ain't for me, it's to honor what Mamioka built. And with all that said, that's my cue to invite you to come back again. I ain't half the coffee brewer that Mamioka is, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna put in the elbow grease to get there. You got heart, Sarada. I believe in you. Hey, let's say we form a new duo. Call it Hasta La Vista Barista, or Cafe Al Later. No, how about the Mamioka Farewell Brew Crew? You're getting a little wacky for my taste there. I'll let you know if I see anything else, and we'll leave it at that, yeah? Alright. Alright, counting on you. Sorry I'm late getting back. Took way longer than I thought. Hey, don't sweat it, pal. Mamioka, I hope you know I'm committed to this place with all my heart. Yeah, sure, man. Thanks for the drink. See you later. Thanks for coming. Yep, that looks to be a queue to go somewhere else. Where's my money at? I could spare $10. Let's go finish up this other one here. Wait. Hello. Oh no. Oh no. Not this guy. Not this guy with a bear. God damn it. I think that Miracle Aquarium show is supposed to be around here somewhere. I'm all curious about it. So where's the dang stage? What's this? You, sir. You have an air of danger about you. Are you perhaps here for the Miracle Aquarium? Where are you supposed to be? My apologies. I'm what you might call the ringleader of our famed globe-trotting Miracle Aquarium. Call me, Yasuda. And it's Majima. One of your barkers gave me a flyer for the show, so I figured I'd come sniff around. Gesture most appreciated, but you've come a little early. We're still preparing. That's so, well, don't let me get in your way. I'm not here to slow up production. Oh no, please. I'm truly thrilled that you came so quickly to see our show, but how to fill the time? I know. Seeing as you're here early, how would you like to meet the star of our show? I can assure you, an encounter with our leading lady is a unique sort of thrill you won't find anywhere else. Our girl's too used to being led straight into the spotlight. We do our worlds a good to get some direct exposure to the adoring public. Oh yeah? Can't say my interest ain't piqued. Alright, let me see this leading lady. It's the polar bear. Right this way, sir. Bold move trying to run an Arctic animal show in Hawaii. Must be sweaty work keeping this whole outfit from melting. But that's part of the thrill, isn't it? As long as there's an eager audience, we parade this labor of love to wherever they may be. That's what the Miracle Aquarium is all about. In this instance, we're able to collaborate with the local ice skating rink to make this show a reality. So every time we do one of his missions, it is going to end up with a fight. It was the fight with the excavator in Infinite Wealth. It was the fight with, like, all the different animals in, Like a Dragon. This one, I'm betting, is going to be these snow machines are going to turn off. Whether it be by power or something, for some reason it's going to turn off. The cage is going to melt, and then we're going to have to fight the polar bear. We have ample supply of cold air being pumped from the rink so that our icy stage remained as chilled as a midwinter's day. And the pure novelty of seeing a glacier under the sweltering Hawaiian sun, what a luxurious contrast. Alright, I'm on the edge of my seat. Who's the star of your show? I'm delighted you asked. The star of today's performance, Stephanie Chan, the polar bear. Stephanie Chan, is it? That's one substantial critter right there. Substantial indeed, but she's quite the gentle giant, I assure you. Uh-huh. And she's perfectly content in her enclosure, specifically crafted for pure ice. Okay, so it's not, there's no metal underneath it. Okay. It's just look at her sweet little face. Wait, this cage is just ice? Nothing else? It is. Ice it may be, but it's quite sturdy, and the strongest of impacts wouldn't so much as crack it. Uh-huh. Sure. Granted, it would melt in a warm environment, but as long as it remains here where the temperature is controlled, it's absolutely safe. Huh. You see something new every day. Oh, here's a novel opportunity. How would you like to feed Stephanie Chan? She just loves apples, you know? I'll be right back with some. Okay. Aloha. Shit. Really can't know how big how big these bears are until you see one up close. Can't imagine how he even got her here. Hajima-san, so sorry for the delay. Come on, what are you doing? Alright, you alright? Excuse my clumsiness, I seem to have tripped on something. It's gonna be the cable. It's gonna be the power cable. And that's not gonna have pulled it from the socket, and it's gonna... Here, there's apples all over the place. Thank you. Brought as many as I could just for this occasion. Oh, I do hope they're not too bruised. Thanks, Stephanie. Chan. Quite the hairy fellow, aren't you, Majima-san? But I mean no disrespect by that. How can you imagine how the masses would comfort me if I expressed my silly aesthetic prejudice online? Social media is a scary, scary place. True. You have to choose your words very carefully. Got way scarier problems right now, pal. Huh? Behind you. Hey. Ah. Stephanie Chan's loose. How? She was inside her cage just a second ago. Wait, the cold air supply stopped? But why? You think maybe you yanked the cord from the outlet when you tripped earlier? Oh, so that's what it was. Oh crap, oh crap. It's too warm here for Stephanie-chan and she's not happy about it. If she gets out onto the streets, it'll be a disaster. Maji-san, I'm begging you. Please help me get Stephanie-chan under control. How are you expecting me to do that? Ain't every day you're up against a polar bear. Hey, you got a brother who has fought bears before. In Saijima. His Aniki. Damn, you ain't giving me much choice. Bear fight it is then. Well, I think this is probably a good plan to do. Now, I just was the target. The clones did everything else. Stephanie-chan, just simmer down and go settle in your icy cage. Yeah? For a second, I wasn't sure who was gonna win. Really? I mean, I was getting thrashed, but I didn't take a whole lot of damage. I'm relieved we were able to fix this together. Fix this together? All you did was unplug the cord you tripped over. Guilty as charged, I suppose. Truly relieved Stephanie-chan's in one piece. The show wouldn't be the same without her. Thank you so much for your hard work. I'll be closely monitoring Stephanie-chan's condition and redoubling my efforts to ensure this show is as spectacular as ever. Certainly won't be turning my back on the customers who are looking forward to it. Still dedicated to your crafts, despite that whole ordeal. You have no idea. I led with the notion, didn't I? We're a moving, globe-trotting aquarium. Our mission is to travel the world, entertaining those who wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to see a show like this. I ran a circus troupe for a time back in Japan. I'm used to working with animals like these, and I truly adore them. It wasn't that long ago I started this aquarium project, running smaller scale shows with more manageable marine life, like electric eels. When I finally found an opportunity to take in a polar bear and design the glacier stage, I was all aflutter with excitement, imagining how I could bring more joy and wonder to the place that had to the world had me positively giddy. It's crystal clear how passionate you are about this, but screwing up and letting loose that polar bear you worked so hard to find would have been a bummer and a real hazard. I do think your dedication to entertaining folks all over is a fine thing. Just don't let the bear out of the cage next time. You have my word. I'll make my preparations with more strict safety measures in mind. As they say, don't hello till you're out of the woods. Is that a saying? Says the guy who ain't been seeing the forest for the trees. Wow, jeepers out of Majima? They tuckered me the hell out. I gotta head home. Again, thank you so much for your help. Should I contact you once I establish Stephanie-chan's showtime? There's a meet and greet afterward. Respectfully, hard pass. I think I got enough contact with Stephanie-chan to last me a lifetime. Good luck with her show. Alright then, I understand. You know, Stephanie-chan's isn't the only show I have planned. Please stop by for the others. You got some aquatic acquaintances just waiting to be made. They're sure to dazzle you. Oh yeah? Well, I'll come snooping when I get another chance. It's gonna be another one of those multiple... I have to come back here periodically and fight whatever else he's got going on. New animal shows, huh? Wonder what else he's got in store. Guess I'll have to find out next time. Which means... Oh! Maybe not. Okay. Sure. I have a bear as part of my crew now. Hey, Goro. That's what you're going to end up being. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on a Miracle Aquarium original, the Exotics Extravaganza. Wait, I know that voice. Yeah, we were just here. Yeah, that's the guy with the polar bear. Yasuda or Yasuda from the Miracle Aquarium, I think.
Oh.
Yo, I remember you. Getting ready for another show?
Yeah.
Ah, it's my friend, Majima-san. Thank you again for helping me and Stephanie-chan. I should tell you, we've adopted a new member into our animal family. Today will be their first appearance in public. The Miracle Aquarium Guidant. Okay. New recruit, huh? What's their name? Well, I plan on saving the surprise for the show. But if my good friend Majima-san is dying to know, who am I to keep him in limbo? Please tell me it's Goro. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm dying, per se. The animal friend in question is the white tiger Edmundo-kun. That one looks real upset. I'll admit, he's one fine fella. Isn't he just... Edmundo-kun is quite skilled at playing ball, too. A little scamp. You wouldn't think, given his size, he's still only a cub. Once he's matured a bit, I'm thinking of teaching him to play in the Kamari tournament. Hey, Noah? Do you see a, something familiar between Goro and Edmundo-kun? Damn, imagine how graceful. Huh? Great. I was about to say, when has Yakuza had QuickTime events? And then I went, no, they've had QuickTime events for a while. But not necessarily in this situation. Usually the QuickTime events are in battles. What was that? Ball just came flying in out of nowhere. Well, you saved the day yet again. And that ball hit Edmundo's cage. Could have scared him. That would have been quite the kerfuffle. Oh, good thing no one got hurt then. But who threw this thing in the first place? Oh, so close. If it had curved just a little more, I would have hit the cage. What? Boys? Wait, isn't this your ball? Well, this isn't your ball, is it? There's a live animal in this enclosure, so would you please refrain from aiming in this direction? Huh? You don't get to go barking orders at us, old man. Who died and made you king of the park? Pretty sure that was a request, not an order. Well, I did in fact receive the proper permits. Yap. Did you consider you might need our permission? We always play here at this hour. Alright, there ain't no need to get so heated. Sure, this park doesn't actually belong to him. But the man's trying to organize a public event here. Hence the permits and whatnot. Can't you share the space for one day? I don't give a damn about permits. Who the hell are you to defend this guy? I'm starting to get pissed off. I say we kick their asses, then bust open the cage, see if Kitty wants to play. Go for it. Just go for it. Let's grab a video and post it to socials. She's gonna go viral. No, I'm not gonna let you do that. Yeah, I got you, Yasuda-chan. But if you don't mind, I'll be taking care of these goons. Yo, are they gooning? You got a big mouth on you. Get ready to have it stuffed full of curb. Jesus Christ. Assholes. I also think I upgraded some of my stuff. I didn't mark that stuff down as things I did. Like health and attack. Oh, good. Ugh. You clowns can't figure out how to share a park. Go back to kindergarten and try again. Dude, if that, like, knocks that padlock off, you need a better padlock. Thank you, Majima-san. You saved me yet again. Don't sweat it. I wouldn't have stepped in if I didn't want to help. These things tend to happen. Some degenerates crawl out of the gutter just to cause trouble. This flashy persona has often made me a target, but those people might have enjoyed the show had they given it a chance. Wishful thinking, perhaps. Maybe so. Kind of hard to say for sure. Damn. Hey, Emudo-kun's show hasn't started yet, has it? No, not quite. Haven't advertised it to the public yet. There are a few more details to iron out before we can hold the performance. I know how excited you must be, but you'll have to wait a little. Now, please, we asked if you could play ball somewhere else. Edmundo's out of his cage. What happened? Those hooligans must have hit the lock on the door and broken it. I'm not Kiryu. I don't have Tiger Drop. We're in a pickle. Witnessing that fight must have actually upset Edmundo-kun. He's well and riled up. We have to calm him down, but there's no reasoning with him now. I'm begging you, Majima-san. Can I count on you for one more bit of measured violence? Man, not again. Guess I got no choice. Looky here, Edmundo-chan. I'll play with you. Hey, Goro? Can you talk with the tiger? Don't do that to me, Goro. Oh, thank goodness. Emudo-kun's come to his senses. Thank you, Majima-san. You're not hurt, are you? I've been worse. Truly apologize for all the trouble. Clearly the safety measures I had in place were insufficient. Did you even lock the padlock? Animals are animals, no matter how you slice it. You can't always predict them. There's always a risk there. There's a risk there, I added always. Huh? Rawr. Heart. Whoa. You have a point. Their minds are different from ours. I love how they're just like, yeah. One can never be too safe in that regard. Even if your intention is to throw a fun event. Inspirational music. You could be scaring the animal without knowing it. And then, even if it were to harm someone, you'd have to live with that regret. That's the kind of damage that can never be undone. My only wish is to entertain people, to bring them joy. I would like the animals to be amused and enriched as well. Call it selfish, if you will, but this is my philosophy for every event I put together. I wouldn't say selfish. Again, the fact that these two are just like, they're fine. Edmundo's just playing with them. Oh, there's so many punks out there who just see animals as tools. I can tell you're trying to foster a fun and legit environment, like what you did with the polar bear the other day. And now with the tiger. I mean, the tiger was just in a cage. Like, that's that. That said, you might want to patch up the leaks in your plans. I can't argue with that. You know, you're not the first person to say that to me. When you get to be this age, it becomes difficult to change your habits. That's no excuse. This may sound self-indulgent, but I have a passion for entertainment and education. And I'm going to continue that pursuit. Alrighty. Good luck then. That stubbornness might carry you through. Hope someday you find your ideal show. Thank you. I'll do my best. That said, Majima-san, you're wonderful with animals like Edmundo-kun and Stephanie-chan. You don't scare easily, either. No expert animal handler, but I've had run-ins with all sorts of creatures like these. There's all sorts of creatures these days. Things stop surprising you after a while. That's so. Having run-ins with animals. Oh, my friend, we should collaborate. Majima and Yasuda's Miracle Illumination. What do you think? Hell no. You can keep the spotlight. I'm not about to get roped into more shenanigans. Think it over. We've helped one another many times now. Let's make our partnership official. I've only helped you. Not a chance, pal. I might have helped you, but that's never been a two-way street. See ya. Oh, please wait. Majima-san. That's it. No more friggin' animal shows. Majima, you ran like 20 feet. And Edmundo-kun. A small boost to attack. Okay. I'll have to look at what the passives are. Hey, Goro. Goro, where the fuck were you? I needed you to talk to Edmundo. You're swimming, huh? Okay. That was only a drop-off point, so... Here's a chocolate ice cream. Excuse me, boys. Oh, I love the fact that the tooltips, or like the hint, is trying to get me to change types. And I'm like, I know I can change wrestling types. Wrestling fighting types. Jesus Christ. But I don't wanna. Welcome back, Majima-san. Oh. Hey, you're looking pretty energetic today. You got that right. My fellow member of the brew crew, I've been focused entirely on Java since you were last year. After perfecting every coffin making technique, I'll unveil the new Ichiban Blend S. It'll sell like crazy, and Mamioka will leave knowing the cafe's in good hands. What's the S stand for? Serrata. No, wait, special. Or snazzy. All the above. Triple entendre. Name and shit's not my kind of... name and shit's my kind of forte. Sure. Whether it's snazzy or not, you're giving it your all. I want you to be the first one to try it when it's ready. Come by again soon, and I'll send your tongue to coffee bean heaven. Huh. It'd be my honor, I guess. Alright. Mamioka, I almost didn't see you come in. How's it going? Ain't you meant to be off today? Yeah, but... Look, Serrata, there's something I've been needing to get off my chest. I just need a bit more time to work up the courage. Sorry, you've probably noticed I've been distracted lately. I'll make my mind up soon. When the time comes, I hope you'll be there to hear me out. I understand. Don't worry, you can count on me, Mamioka. Okay, thanks. Sorry to get so heavy there. Take it easy, you too, Majima. Guess time's almost up, huh? Sounds like it. Better get serious too, then. If he's nervous about heading back into comedy, it's up to me to give him that last push. Soon I'll have the Ichiban Blend S ready for the menu, and Mamioka can leave without any worries. Oh. Eck. Eck. Mika's mumbling that same thing again. Must be serious. Hey, man. Okay. Motherfucker just disappeared. Okay. We'll do this, because this will probably be one of the things that I grind out. Why do I know that? Snap those sickos again. I don't need to ride the trolley now. I mean, it's right here. I know that. Okay. Cool. Ride the trolley. Trolleys sure are convenient. See pretty much everything Hawaii has to offer whenever you hop on board. I think we had some back in Japan. Huh? This guy. This perv. What's with that guy? He's taking a ton of photos. Is he just getting shots of the Hawaii scenery? I wonder if he knows a lot about Hawaii. Maybe if I call up to him, he can give me some pointers. Masterful. Every last one. Yo, get any good shots in? Oh, you bet your bippy I did. Well, he's got photo ops galore, and I still guarantee you've never seen shots like these. Right. Even with all the beaches and all that other pretty shit, I'm sure there's always something to catch your eye. That's right. You're not from around here? Yeah, you can say that. I'm a ship captain, so I'm stopping by mid-voyage. Ship captain? That's awesome. I'm George Kuroki, photographer. I always ride the trolley to snap photos. Nice to meet you. What's your name? I'm Majima. You're a photographer. You must take lots of great photos. Goodbye. Why don't you show me some? Of course. I don't mind. Let me see. Huh. Huh. Huh? Like? Do these not tickle your pickle in the tingliest of ways? Hell's this? You just photos are a bunch of sickos. Sorry, it's just that sickos are my specialty. You see, I'm a photographer of the obscene. Wow. What kind of photographer are you? Well, Hawaii is a place for free spirits, and there are bound to be those who take the mantra, anything goes too far. It all started with a single video. Some nudist wearing only a mask went around bothering tourists, filmed it and posted it online. And now there are copycats everywhere. Hundreds of them strutting around, swinging their hips, and shaking their you-know-whats. It's become quite a problem for the locals, but for me, it's quite the paycheck. So this is your, job? Hey. People pay you to take pictures of, exhibitionists running wild and shit? They pay a okay, bye. They pay a pretty penny, actually. Here's the question. Who do you think are my top clients? Huh? Suppose, fetishists or something? Nope, not even close. I operate on a much larger scale. I work with the police. Cops? No shit. Yep, as I mentioned, this is something of an epidemic. Pandemonium of perverts posturing in public. And they're giving law enforcement a run for their money. And so the law wised up and brought me in on the action. We, a professional like me, could help take them down. Of course, I was happy to oblige. Sure. So how exactly is taking photos a huge help here? Oh, it's very simple. My photos are what bring these men to justice while I sit back and enjoy from a distance. Whenever I snap a photo, it's immediately uploaded to the police's internal data bank. Okay, I have to pause that. My headset's about to die. Ads are about to play. So I'm just going to trigger the ads. And I'm going to change out my headset. So, YouTube, I will pause the recording and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, welcome back. Let's continue with the dialogue. Police's databank. The police then read its data, which includes GPS coordinates, and arrest the sickos on the double. Not only that, but the photo itself serves as evidence of them disturbing the peace. Two birds, one stone, and all that. Now, as much as I adore watching sickos in the wild, they do need to learn their boundaries. Huh. Right. Guess that's why you've only been taking photos of these weirdos. Can't say I really understand all the details, though. Indeed. That's why I ride the trolley, searching for sickos, taking in the sights. What better way to experience Hawaii, I say. I suspect the thing either. It's also a good way to be like, hey, you remember Pokemon Snap where you're on a self-driving car on rails? Here's a trolley. Same thing. No one suspects a thing either. Even if I was spotted, I'd simply look like any other picture-taking, trolley-riding tourist. It's a dream job, really. Peering through the crowd, spotting a sicko, catching them in the act. Almost like a game. Like, okay. You know, when you say it like that, it does sound pretty fun. Gotta give it a try for yourself? Me? I don't know much about cameras. You don't have to. Like many other things in the sicko world, hey, amateurs are always appreciated. The task is simple. Look for someone wearing a mask, and take a picture. That's all it takes to get the job done. I'll advise you to focus on the subject, though. Have them as large and centered as possible. You were close. Hold on, hold on. I need to find the... Hey. Cool. Glad to see that's... get the fuck out. Actually, I got a couple things. I think that... I'll go with that one. Maybe. Follow those principles, take better pictures, and better pictures means better rewards. Makes sense. Guess I'll give it a shot. That's the spirit. Snap those sickos till your heart's content, Majima-chan. Yep. Snap a sicko, yep, that's the same thing. That's his butt. I got his butt. Got you, bitch. The gold one. Wait. Give it to me. Oh no. Hi, Camelop. Fucking creep. I think there's one up there, isn't there? Yeah, it's like, I feel like I remember there being one in the garage. No! So I missed one, guaranteed. What do you mean, good? So I missed two. I know of one that I missed. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, that was a terrible pickup.
You were close.
Both of those are just terrible. Why is it like recorded on like through a USB mic? There we go. Do I have a good "you were close"? Is this one okay? Let's welcome back. Whoops. That was actually a good version of it. Crazy. I'm surprised that no one's like got a good "you were close" on here. Bum, 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 bum. Hell yeah to the Pokemon Snap like grading theme. It just like it hits me right in the nostalgia.
Well done.
Thanks, Professor Oak. You were close. Ooh. Great work, Majima-chan. Who told you weren't an expert? Hard to believe this was your first time. Last time someone took photos this well was about a year ago, when this frizzy-haired Japanese man gave me a hand. Oh, I wonder who that was. That was actually pretty fun. It's kind of tricky, though. Those signals can be real sneaky. I know, like I said, I missed one eye that I know of. And then there's a second one, I don't know where they came into play. Yes, they're not always easy to spot, and do tend to pop out of nowhere. Sinkos tend to stick to a pattern. If you can learn what that is for each one, you'll be able to get them in your sights. No problem. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it within a few tries. And if you're persistent, you'll have a true photographer of the obscene, or you'll be a true photographer of the obscene in no time. I don't think I want to be that, though. Let's get you your reward. And to keep you motivated, here's a little bonus on top. Because point systems are all the rage these days. They earn points based on the quality of your pictures. You then trade these points for items or cash. Thanks. I'll take what I can get. I'm always standing somewhere nearby or near trolley stops. If you want to snap some shots again, just give me a holler. You receive rewards for bringing peace to Hawaii as well. Not bad, wouldn't you say? I hear ya. I'll be sure to let you know. Felt like I was playing some kind of twisted game. Like taking pictures of Pokemon. It's right up my alley. Then that makes us Sicko Snap friends. What do you say? Would you like to take a few more photos together? Sure, why not? Let's make it a competition. Do we get the drive-by again? Oh boy, there's a tsunami of them over there. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, Rick. Oh, yeah? Well, I got a Sicko Swarm coming my way. Check out the sweet ass on this one. Give me more. Yep. Mama, who are those people? It's the same. It ends the same as the one. What are those people? They're just sickos. They're sickos, honey. Don't make eye contact. Yeah, we're not taking a photo of the sickos. We are the sickos. Okay. What do we have for points? Oh my god. Gondawara, huh? Alright. Let's get the music. Sure. Woohoo. Thanks. Okay. So, like I said, I'll go through and I'll earn, what is that, 40,000? 40,000 points, which will probably go through a number of the other locations. I'll do that off stream. Hey, you need to fucking move out of the way. Noah. Noah, they're honking at you. Noah. Okay. So I gotta go do that. I think this is probably going to be the last one of that side mission. And then we will do this. But that is going to be the next episode because we are over an hour. And I am wanting some lunch. So for those of you who are watching episode 13 on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.